Our rating is almost there. So in this last push for C-Class before the end of the season, it's only right that I go back to where it all started. So we're in the Mazda MX-5 Cup at the Tsukuba circuit. A rookie race to take me into C-Class promotion for the end of the season. Let's get into qualifying. And coming out now of the final corner to start my white flag lap, as I had a minor off track in the first lap. This is our only chance now. No! Kill me. Technically, we didn't go off track, but that means we set the slowest qualifying time known to human history. Join me, and let's head to the grid. Hey everyone, Future Nick here, and look, we did it! Unfortunately, the race was so boring after the first lap that I'm just going to show you this snippet of the first lap so you can see what happened. And the lights are on. And away we go! Dumping the clutch and moving straight to the inside between the two columns. We're going to go up here to the first corner. I started in P10. We've gained a couple of positions, perhaps. Hard racing around the outside here. Oh, and we're going to be close. Good stuff. And we'll see into the hairpin. Whoa! Big contact. Big contact. We got a shunt from the inside and then another little punt, and then after that, pretty much nothing. We got above 3.0, so we're going to get promotion at the end of the season. But now the goal has to be instant promotion, the 4.0 safety rating. So as always, we're going to go back to my favorite car right now, the 296 GT3, and this time it's at Road Atlanta. It's a new challenge, a new goal, so it should be good. Join me, and let's get into qualifying. And here we are, coming across the line at Road Atlanta to start our first timed lap in the Ferrari. This is not an easy track. Loads of bumps and the curbs are everywhere. But we can definitely set a competitive time here. I was happy with what I did in practice. It's taking it a little easy through here for the first lap. There we go, nice and smooth. Riding the curb a little bit though. And then this corner here, just have to turn in and hope it's still there, and it is. And then get a nice exit down the straight. The long back straight is super long down to a chicane at the end. So see if we can get the benefit of that exit all the way down here. And then to a left-right. Braking just before the 100-meter mark. Nicely done, and then trailing off, using the exit but not too much. Slight lift off through here so not to disturb the car. Maybe that was a bit too much. Don't hit the inside curb here because that will disturb you, and across the line to set our first lap. Nice, a 1:21. Let's see if we can improve on that here. Currently in 6th position. And I don't think we'll be improving that time. We got very unsettled through the first couple of corners. But let's try anyway. And coming across the line on our second attempt. Right, that's 2 clean qualifying laps. Unfortunately, we do not improve our time. But that is 2 very consistent times. And I can be happy with that going into the race. Right, we're starting in 10th position, but it's something we can work on the race. It's time to get that 4.0 safety rating, so join me and let's head to the grid. Oh, you spanner.
Nothing, just an incident.
And the safety car is in, the lights are green. We are away. And I've got a car right beside me on my right-hand side already. And I've pulled ahead of him in the first braking zone. I got rear-ended on the formation lap, as you probably saw, so I'm already 4 incident points down, or up, whichever way you want to put it, which either way is not good. But I've got the rest of the race to amend that, or fix that. So we are now in 9th position. Made up 1 place behind Marco here. Ooh, nearly felt the car step out. Again, turn in, hope this curb is still there. It is, and now we should get a slipstream, although everybody else will as well. Down the long back straight. Marco 0.4 ahead, 0.7 behind to Aldo. And now pretty sure someone's going to send something up down here. Oh, I went very deep in the braking. That was not good. Everything is still cold, perhaps, or it just wasn't a good braking application by me. Who knows? But managed to keep it on the track, so that's okay. We just fell a bit behind. Bit of contact up ahead. And there's a guy going slowly here. It's Damiano.
The driver in front of us is Damiani, car number 13, C license.
Right, and now we actually have a good run on him here. Won't be worth making a move here, because we can get him on that back straight if we get our exit right here. And we did. We did. We are right behind him. But maybe it wasn't good enough. The gap is still 0.3 seconds. It wasn't a good enough exit. Good, but not enough to make a move. Let's put our car in the inside anyway. Nah, he wasn't intimidated by that at all, and after pulling back behind him, nothing's really happened there.
Nice. You've just done a 121.07.
Oh shit! 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 I've gone off big time. I've gone off big time, hitting the curbing. And that is not going to do me any good.
Gap to Aldi behind us now.
Right, I've lost a lot of time ahead, so it's important that we don't
There's an incident here.
try and overdo it. Oh, someone, speaking of overdoing it, has overdone it there, and they've gone off. And that means I've made up another position. I'm up into 7th, and I've caught up a little bit again in front. Maybe had to do some avoiding maneuvers or something. But my pace is looking okay. Apart from this mistake earlier in the lap, we are looking good. Right, gap in front has increased a little bit to 2.2, but gap behind is staying about the same at 1.7 seconds at the moment. So we are looking okay for this position. A little bit wide there on the corner, but 7th position is still looking okay. We're setting good lap times consistently in the low 121s, although that is a little bit slower than those around us, so we do need to find some pace there, especially in Sector 3. Right, the gap behind has fallen significantly due to an error on my part, slightly going off track, and that means I've got to be very careful about holding this position. But also my front tires, my front left especially, will be cooking soon. And nicely taken. Oh, again, too wide, too deep into that corner. And that is going to affect us all the way down this straight as well. Gap behind is now 0.6 seconds. 5 minutes remaining of this 15-minute race. This would be a good result if I can keep it, but it's going to be tough because they are closing in behind. 7th position. Not really making any inroads on the guys in front. Better though through that corner, still riding the curb quite a bit, which is going to be slower. But now we power all the way down the straight. Okay, gap behind now is just 0.3. He's flashing. He wants to make this overtake as soon as possible. Oh, but I don't want that to happen. Oh, and he's got a little bit squirrely in the rear on the exit there of the slow right-hander. So the gap is back up to 0.6. It's not huge, but it will give me some extra breathing room. Right, gap behind is 0.8, but the gap in front is decreasing. There must have been a fight between Schmidt and Majetti here, because they are both now coming way closer to me. and using first gear for that corner instead of second. That was probably a good idea. I should have done that long ago. But here we are, powering down the straight now. 1 second now the gap behind, so it's increased even more. 2.2 in front still. Can I catch them in the next 90 seconds? Who knows?
You've used half your fuel.
Oh, the gap behind has gone tiny again. 0.4 seconds. He's nearly made a lunge up the inside. Didn't let it happen. Oh, but that's a really good corner from me. That's probably the best I've done it so far. And now the gap again has gone back up. The next lap should be the white flag lap, so I only have one more to hold him off to keep my 7th position. They're fighting in front as well, battling it out, which means I could hopefully get some gaining time on them. Still being hassled from behind, and as predicted, this will be the white flag lap. So if a move is going to happen from behind especially, it's going to happen this lap. Still 2.3 seconds in front. I'm not going to be able to catch them now, I don't think, and it is saved for a miracle. 0.7 behind. Is he going to be able to catch me? I don't think so. There is also fighting happening behind, which means Aldo's lost his place, the guy that was attacking me. Oh.
All right, Nick. The next car is...
And they are fighting into the chicane as well, which has given me a tiny, tiny bit of breathing room to just take the last corner a bit easier, not crash it, and come home across the line to finish in P7, which is not bad, actually.
P7.
And the results are in. Yes, lovely. We got a tiny, tiny 0.02 increase to our safety rating and a little buffer of 29 to our iRating as well. So positive on both fronts, which is always nice. So now that we've achieved our goal for the video, I think we're going to finish the night off with something fun. The absolute safety rating killer, which is the Legends Road Cup. It's going to be a load of fun. I've driven this before on stream and it's an absolute nightmare. Join me and let's get into qualifying. And here we are coming across the line in the Ford Legends coupe thingy. And through the first chicane, so we're at Winton, if I didn't already mention that. And I did actually do alright in practice. So this little fun car, maybe I'm going to be actually alright at. I was in P2 at the end of the practice session. But I don't know how that's going to translate into competitiveness here. This definitely is a tricky car to drive, even though it's slow. It does love to spin and jump about. So you still have to be very careful with it, especially on braking. And we have been. Beautiful. And through another hairpin. Right, largely successful lap so far. Not that much to report. And up here we can release the brake earlier than we expect. Use all the runoff. That's actually quite a nice corner. Now there's only 2 corners to go, both right-handers. Here we go, and that's very well done. Just a little dash of brakes there. Using all the runoff again, and we are going to set a qualifying time here as we come across the line to start our second timed lap. And where does that put us? P2 at the moment. See if we can improve that time on our second lap. Oh, we've headed off track. Accidentally skidded off track, and unfortunately we won't be able to make a bid for pole here. We're going to have to stick with P2 unless we get knocked back. So we've been knocked down a couple of places, which means we're going to be right in the thick of things on lap 1. So join me and let's head to the grid. All right, and the safety car is in. It's a rolling start here. There's already been people sliding all over the place on the formation lap, so I don't think this is going to be very clean. The lights are green, and we are away. Up to the first chicane. And And here we go through it. I've got a guy right on my tail, and he's looking to the inside already. I don't think that's going to be wise. We turn through. This is nice. Just a lift off the throttle here. And we're right still on the tail of car number 9.
Thing is 1.6.
Oh, and he sent it up the inside. But I'm still there. Oof. And he has done the overtake on me, car number 5. Oh, bit of a moment there for him. And can I get a better exit? No, he's defended it well. He is all over the place, though. This might give me a chance. Oh, and there's an incident. The orange car has spun out. Oh, and I've been rear-ended from behind. Just for absolutely no reason. He could have gone round me. Plenty of time, and he chose yet to give me 4 incident points, and I've gone off track there. That was my mistake. To get a 5th. I've also lost a place in that as well to him. That was completely unnecessary, but here we go. Looking down the inside, but didn't go anywhere. But it has put him off a little bit, and I might be able to get him here now. Sending it down the inside. And we are both getting attacked from behind now. Yes. No! Oh! That's contact. And that is not good for anything here. I've been shunted down all the way to 11th.
Okay, Nick.
Right, 3 out of 10 laps completed. I'm hanging off the back of the group a bit here after those incidents. But I can catch up, and you know there'll be more. That's for sure. It's a chaotic event. Ooh. Oh, and car number 8. I don't know what car number it is. 10. He's gone wide. He's right to my right-hand side. He's right next to me. And he's braked a bit earlier. I've been able to make the overtake. The white car went off track completely. That means I've got 2 positions up again. I'm back into 9th. Car number 8 is in front of me, Cooper. And I'm now going to follow him down this straight up to the first chicane. Oh, and he's gone very wide. Oh.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
Oh, I'm getting very close. Just having a little look. See if I can put him off. And get into... make a mistake, and I have. But unfortunately, that is another 4 incident points for contact. I thought I could switch back onto the inside without it, without hitting him, but unfortunately, I misjudged that. And although I did make up the position, I am definitely going to lose safety rating here on this safety rating killer race. All this action, and it's only starting lap 6 now. I'm putting in some good lap times here, and I am slashing the gap to the cars in front, which are all sort of in a pack, but they're just too far away from me to be able to get. They're 4 seconds ahead is my next opponent, and I've got 3 more laps to go. Ow, penis.
What a cock end, honestly.
All right, well, with 2 laps to go, I absolutely fluffed it, and that is it for the race. But we achieved our goal for the video, and we're still above 3.0, which means we're getting promotion to C-Class at the end of the season. So next time, we're going to go for that 4.0.
Only weakness I have is for the brunettes. You already know I'll kill any shit I do next. No kids, so I'm raising the roof. Next year, they'll admit they just stands like an Uzbek.